They tell us Detroit began with 600 settlers and a fire that wiped it out in 1805. 600 wooden wagons, horses, muddy streets. Yet, somehow within a single lifetime, the city is covered with cathedrals of stone, steel, and marble, structures that even our modern machines struggle to replicate. The story doesn't add up. What makes more sense? That these cities were not built from scratch but inherited? That the Penobscot Building and the so-called monuments of progress were already here, or their foundations were, and the powers of this world burned the rest, rewrote the books, and told us our great-grandfathers did it with horses and hand tools. The Penobscot, it isn't just a skyscraper. Look at it. Geometry carved into the sky. A tower named after the people of the dawn. You don't name a building like that by accident. It's a beacon, a portal, a channel point. Every stone screams, this is not just for men in suits. It's ritual architecture, a tuning fork for spiritual power planted right in the heart of Detroit, and it doesn't stand alone. Look at the Chase Manhattan building in New York. Look at the Masonic temples scattered across every major city. They're not banks, they're not offices, they're not just monuments, they're altars, obelisks of steel and glass feeding energy into a system designed to keep us blind. Money and power are just the excuses. The real trade is spiritual. Now ask yourself, why the fire? Why the resets? Chicago in 1871, San Francisco in 1906, Detroit more than once. Over and over the story repeats. A city burns, a history vanishes, a myth is written, and every time something bigger is hidden beneath the ashes. I'll tell you why. Because Satan has been given a little season. Revelation says he would be loosed to deceive the nations for a short time. This is scorched earth, deception on a global scale. He burned what was here before, erased the lineages, buried the memory. Then he raised up his towers and monuments to replace the old world with his counterfeit kingdom. And here's the part they don't want you to consider. If Satan's little season is now, then the return of Christ has already brushed this world once before. Think about it. Jesus promised to come back quickly after his ascension. What if he did? What if his kingdom already shattered the old order, and the ruins we see, the half-buried cities, the impossible cathedrals, the towers no one can explain, are the bones of a world rebuilt in deception after that victory? That flips the entire timeline. The progress we're told about isn't progress at all. It's regression. It's the dark counterfeit, a false world raised on ashes where every skyscraper is a monument to forgetting, every historic fire is a ritual cleansing, and every portal, like the Penobscot or the Chase Manhattan, keeps us locked in Satan's short-lived dominion. So ask yourself, are we really in the year they say we are? Or are we living in a lie that began the day Jesus returned, Satan was loosed, and the world was reset? Because if that's true, then Detroit isn't just a broken city. It's a monument to memory theft. It's a living example of how deep the deception runs. And the Penobscot doesn't just scrape the sky. It marks the gateway between the kingdom that was and the counterfeit kingdom we're being forced to serve.